Okay, let me adjust a little bit about my own settings, and yeah, I think I'm pretty much good. The title screen's a bit louder than the game itself, so I think we should be fine. We're just gonna kind of kick straight into it and remind myself what happens. The title screen's a bit louder than like everything else, so I'm obviously not the play file that's been playing for this long. Now the game says I've been playing for 16 hours and 20 minutes, but I've been playing for much longer than that because the game A doesn't record cutscenes, and B, it doesn't count if you die, like it doesn't count the time when you die, or it doesn't count if you quit a stage in the middle of it. My actual playtime is probably like closer to around 25 to 28 hours, but you know, whatever. It's a long-ass game. I've been making my way through it. I also just completed a time loop. I just remembered that right now. And that's why I quit last time. I was like, okay, I've been playing this game for, I don't know, 12 hours last time I played this. And I just completed another time loop. So when you complete a time loop, it means basically that new stages become available to you because you were able to break out of some event that was making you loop. But anyways, let's continue. Actually, yeah, let's continue. Begin the game from a previously completed stage. Use stage select function. This is a weird. I always forget what this was asking. It's like begin game from a previously completed stage. Yes, or use stage select function. But the question is yes or no. So it's no use stage select function, or is yes use stage select function? Because it either wants me to load from the last stage I completed, and then go from the chronological order. Or I'm gonna say no and hope it takes me to the stage chart. Select a stage to play. What? Okay, I've never seen that. Can I back out? What is this? I've actually never seen this screen before. Shiro Mayada, Koyo Suda, Tamon Takeuchi. Do you wish to play this stage? No, not really. I'm trying to figure out how to get back out of this screen, which apparently there is no way to back out of the screen, so you know I'll choose the main character. He's the main character. It started me from the very beginning of the game, though, so now let me skip the cutscene because we've already seen this before. Basically, he starts off being chased by a police officer. Maybe I'll use this chapter to remind myself how the game controls and get back to the archive. Reach Road to Karawa with Sako Yao. Yep. Mission Objective 2. Find the letter. I don't think I've actually found the letter yet, surprisingly enough. Well, I think I've done this, so let me readjust to this game's controls. She's going to try and... I'm not going to relax with you, ma'am.
In your thoughts.
That's crouching. That's standing up. That's how I turn my flashlight on and off. This is how I do commands. I can shout.
Hey!
Let it all out. Alright, and then this is a first-person perspective, so I can see how fucking creepy your face is. This button. There we go. It's the sight jack ability. One of the main abilities of our character is the ability to sight jack onto others, which is obviously incredibly important. We can even watch her watch us, because we can see through her eyes for some reason. And look at her mess around with her little fingertips there. I don't know. She's doing something. I'm also going to adjust the levels. The game is a little loud. However, though, all of this isn't actually what I want to do. I go to this menu, then that's my map. I don't see anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Link Navigator, which I believe, yep, is the level chart. I've already completed this level 100%. Yellow means that I'm playing and I've completed both objectives. So the level chart looks like this. Basically, you have different characters. You can play as a lot of different characters in this game. There's only one character I haven't met yet. And then you have the period of time, as you can see here, 1976, X days ago, yesterday, day 1, all the times for day 1. Then we have day 2, a lot of stuff happening on day 2. I don't know why this time is missing, despite the fact that an event happens there. Was it like 6:30 as opposed to 6 o'clock? And if we go on down, we also are starting to unlock some things for day 3. And to remind myself of some things, something about this game, the green events mean that those are cutscenes. The blue events, if it's just a solid blue, means that I've completed both the main objective and the sub-objective there. The other things to talk about, if it has a light blue color like this, that means that there is a sub-level I can do in this level to unlock something. And if the line is red, that means that that's where the sub-objective level will take you. The gray lines mean those are the levels that they connect to, basically levels that lead to this stage. The blue event is where the blue mission 1 leads you to when you complete it. And each level also has a sub-objective, which if it's light blue means you haven't completed it yet. Or if it's all blue, means you haven't completed either objective. And since there's a red line as opposed to no line, that means I can play this level and do its second objective. I've done something else somewhere else that made it so I can do the second objective of this level. It's kind of confusing until you get a hand on it. See how this one doesn't have a red line? It means I cannot do this level sub-objective yet because there's no red lines, and I can go to a different level. It's basically an Excel chart. It's basically what it is. I also, there's only one thing. This chart's pretty helpful when you figure it out, except for one thing. The chart doesn't tell you if there are hidden objectives inside the level, because outside of the 2 main objectives, there's goddamn hidden objectives that you need to do. And when I first started playing the game, I didn't do any of the hidden objectives because I was like, they're probably just for additional bonus things that don't matter. Turns out that's not the case. The hidden objectives are what you fucking need to do to be able to do some of the sub-objectives. And the only way to tell if a stage has sub-objectives is to launch up the level. And when you launch up the level, it'll tell you if you've beaten the level before. It's like, hey, there's a hidden objective in this level. Figure it out. So basically, I was doing this whole thing where I was testing stages to see if there's any hidden objectives I had missed. I think I was in the... So apparently it says I could do a side objective here. There's a main objective here. I'm going to sort of launch up some levels, just see if there's anything that says, hey, there's a sub-objective here. Why is there a light green cutscene and I haven't unlocked it yet? I can't... Okay, I need to complete something to go to there. What? Maybe... No, there's no stage summary. So one of these levels... What level would it be? This one? Maybe there's a side objective I can do here. I might give that a try. I'm going to launch up this... No. Yeah, I will launch up this level. I'll start off with the goddamn main character, Kyoya Suda. And his next stage, is this cutscene. So you know what? I'm going to launch up this stage. I'm going to see if there's any sort of objective I can do in this level and see what happens. There's a red line. It's light blue. It says I haven't done the sub-objective. Let me view the summary, and I'll see if I can figure out this goddamn sub-objective in this level. At dawn, Kyoyo and Mayaka gaze over the village through the morning fog. They are filled with terror at the sight of a sinister pillar of light that stretches beyond the sea and sky. Mayako appears to be in great fear of some intangible force. Sure, yeah, we'll probably say that cutscene that they just described to us right now, but yai.
It's coming. It's coming.
What? What's coming? What happened?
Okay, so the main mission is drive away the Shibito brain, but we're not trying to complete that objective because there's a second objective we need to do in this level. Now, before I do that, I'm also going to adjust one more thing about the volume. Hopefully the volume's okay. I might have to turn it up or down dependently, but the game isn't that loud usually, except for certain scenes, I guess. The sub-objective is acquire a .38 caliber revolver. Huh. So I must have done something that made a revolver available on the stage, so... I mean, I don't mind getting a gun.
Wait! It's no use. You can't escape. We have to find the leader and fight him.
The leader?
And to unlock another stage, make a trap for Officer... Okay, so there is actually 2 things I need to do here. So, hint, to unlock another stage, make a trap for Officer Hishida. So... the sub-objective I need to do is obtain a gun. That is the sub-objective of this level. And if I do that, I'll unlock another stage path. However, though, here is a... whenever they show you a hint at the beginning of the level, that means there's another stage sub-objective you can unlock by completing this sub-objective. So, to unlock another stage, make a trap for Officer Ishida. Now, I don't know who the fuck Officer Ishida is, so I'm going to assume he's whoever looks like a police officer, so... yeah. But I need to make a trap for him? Tricky. Aim. Cross the bridge and find something to use as a diversion. Now, I remember this stage, kind of. You're actually kind of loaded in this level, to my memory. Not with that menu. I think I've got a few items, actually. Items, yeah, okay, so I've got a couple here. I got a sake bottle found in the storage of an abandoned house. Maybe the trap I need to make involves the sake bottle, because sometimes to do a sub-objective, you need to find an item in another level, which allows you to do something in the current level. However, though, I also have a poker, which could be used as a weapon. I got to do a powerful attack, or just a light attack, which is a little bit faster. Okay, so what enemies are in this level? If I remember correctly, there's like a few enemies that are collected with each other. There's like a few enemies the Shibito brain will run away when you play as him. Where's she? Okay, she was like, hey, and I was like, what are you talking about, ma'am? We have to see if I can figure out this bullshit. So, the first thing I want to do before I start trying to find a caliber gun, which is probably someplace else, is that I need to make a trap for Officer whoever. So I should probably look around this level to see if anything sticks out. Now, unfortunately, this girl here... I should tell her to come with me, right? Come here. She's blind, and she's not really the most annoying character to lead. The most annoying is this little girl, but she can be kind of a nuisance because she's blind, but she has the sight jacking ability like everyone else, so she can see through other people's eyes. So basically, she's sight jacking...
I can't see. Do it right.
Basically, if I look at her, she can then move towards me so that she can follow me, is how it works. Because she's sight jacking me so she can be able to see to tell where I'm going. Let me go on backwards. Sight jack her. Just have to goddamn walk backwards everywhere for you, ma'am. Okay, so I know that the main objective involves you going over there and interrupting the Shibito brain, which is the mastermind of everything else. To get a revolver, okay, there's something here which might stand out. There's a lighter on the ground. Obviously, we will pick up the lighter. Now, I have a mighty suspicious theory right now. Aim light a fire to attract the Shibito's attention. Now, something of note, in my inventory, I do have a sake bottle, which we will go look at right now. Obviously, alcohol is flammable, so maybe I could do something about that. I also have a lighter with a little fuel left inside. I also hear a Shibito really close. Oh, I see a Shibito really close. That's usually not a good sign. So there's a Shibito there. There is some Shibito in there. Oh, jeez, one of them sees me. Okay, hi! You lovely creature. God damn, these things are really powerful, too, which is... It's not really used... Come on, god damn it, I hate these things. Come on, get a little bit closer. They revive really quickly. Oh, that... Went right for her. It was just coming to say hi. It's not exactly what you want to see when you're sight jacking. You're like, wait a second. Okay, so maybe I should just leave her here. Do I really need her for this objective? I really don't know. I'm gonna risk just letting you hide right around there. Maybe you'll be fine. Maybe I'll be better off just by myself. Maybe that's an okay thing. I feel like whatever I'm supposed to do is inside this house. Now I'm supposed to find an officer somewhere, but I don't really know where he'd be. Where's the lighter? There it is, lighter. Pick it up. All day long, I'll have good luck. Those things inside are called Shibito dogs. They're annoying because even if you kill them, they come back up really, really quickly. But still, though, I'm going to sneak up down back here. I should probably sight jack a few. They're very fast when they're just wandering, so. There's some Shibito in the sky over there, which probably means it's a sniper. Well, no time like the present, as they say. Oh boy. Oh jeez, that was sorry, I was checking something and that didn't work as I was hoping. Well, let's start exploring this area. Apparently my objective is both to find a gun and a sub-objective to trap an officer. I don't know how to do either of these things, but I have to sort of explore the level to figure it out. Maybe this wasn't the best level to start off with, because the two objectives sound like they're kind of complicated. Probably more complicated than they sound. But, you know, I'm going to investigate, because usually the game actually does one thing that's kind of helpful, where it'll kind of let you know... Maybe I shouldn't have hopped down there. It'll kind of let you know what you need to do when the camera angle shifts. Like, if there's something important, usually the camera angle will shift when you get to a location to say, hey, there's something here you can do. Since, you know, you can only interact with things when you do this button. So, yeah. I'm going to explore this rickety old house, only because I didn't really get to explore it last time I was inside this level, and I feel like probably the sub-objectives are related to this area. Given I'm probably going to run into Shibito dogs, because I'm not really looking out for them, I'm going to be on the edge of danger. Trying to walk slowly in the hopes that they do not immediately spot me and start... Because if one of them attacks me, maybe I can handle them okay. If both of them spot me, I am kind of boned. Oh. Speaking of that, I don't know if this upper ground will help me or not. Come on, sir. No, this will not help me. Uh-oh. This is a bad way. This is a bad way. Running out, running out. Oh, dear. They're kind of fast. I shouldn't be here for too long. Let me just ditch out this window. No, actually, maybe since I have them distracted, I can now run through here. Huh. That's a theory. Maybe I'm fast enough. I'll be able to just get up here before they get up here. Okay, maybe this will work out for my benefit, actually. What is this anyway? There's a fuel generator. All the fuel's been used up, and I can't do anything with it, right? That was used for another objective, so it wouldn't be this. I think that actually worked for my benefit. Also, there's a file here. An old magazine is lying on the shelf. The Cassatori Inquirer has been added to the archive. Never bad to pick stuff like that up. Unfortunately, though, that being here maybe does imply there's not much here. Wait, there's something here, actually. There's something between the floorboards. Use poker? That's what I kind of meant by the fixed camera angles, by the way. They usually will show you if there's something important. A key? You picked up key to power distribution box. Seems important. There's a stove, but there's no fuel in it. Well, no time like the present, as they say. I think I figured out a step for something, but I don't really know what the key... Oh, geez, something spotted me. Not what I needed right now. What if it comes for me? This is a kind of narrow area that might be good to fight it in. Maybe it already gave up. Maybe it's like, fuck it, I'm not going after that guy. Yeah, I could sidejack him and figure out what he's trying to do, but I'm not going to. This is a loop around area. They could have actually snuck up on me over there, but it doesn't seem like they care too much. They're like, ah, whatever, I'm not going to get him. Oh, gee, never mind. He did actually come. Okay, if there's only one of them, I'm fine. They have powerful attack. Unfortunately, this thing will come back to life really, really quickly. They don't stay down for long. Is there anything back here? Too dangerous to go back? Okay. Too dangerous to go back, we claim. I think it's okay to run for a little bit. I think there's a door. Yeah, there's something down here at the very least. I've got a key to power a distribution box. Where would be a distribution box is the question. I'm also not going to leap down there. I'd rather stay on this side. Wait, is this it? It's locked. It cannot be... Ooh, I think I see where this is going. Unlock it, because of the key that we got. Found it unintentionally. Use the key to power a distribution box to unlock it. It's unlocked. Okay, let's open it. There is a panel that controls the flow of electricity. Alright, let's pull the lever. Oh. Oh. I get it. Sorry, it's something. Okay, so let me explain this. Shibito cannot die. However, if a Shibito were to, for say, walk into a pool of electrocuted water, they would be electrocuted and Shibito can still feel pain. So when you're shocked, they probably would be trapped because they can't leave the pool of water. They won't die, but they'll be infinitely electrocuted, which would make them in a trapped position. Thus would explain my sub-objective, trapped officer blank and blank. God damn, someone spot me. The only problem is then you figure out who the goddamn officer is. Let me again. You guys get up way too quickly. Fortunately, it was still following my scent. Oh, cutscene.
Oh no! Is that the police officer?
Broke the bottle. I don't know what the fuck that accomplished. The area smells of liquor from the broken sake bottle. Alright, so... obviously there's a... surprise the police officer. Okay, he's like over there. Maybe? Oh, I have an idea. I do have an idea. And he does have a gun. Good to get that one out of the way. Maybe I could shout to get him to come there. Let me just try this. This is probably going to fail, but at least I kind of know what I'm doing now. Oh, is one of them in here? God dang it! And then he kills me. Well, I'm figuring out the steps, at the very least. So, somehow I need to get that goddamn flying police officer to fall into the goddamn pit of water. How will I do that, though? I don't know why I even broke the ball. I was like, screw the ball. I don't know what that accomplished. You know, it seems like leaving you here is okay. It seems like you're gonna be fine. So. Oh, well, no, I would have... it doesn't make any sense. I already had the lighter, so I should have lit it up there. Maybe when he's in it? Pick up the lighter. These enemies will spot me when I go in here, but gonna try and say, screw you guys. Oh, fuck! I hate you, puppy. Oh, god dang it! That didn't work. I mean, I know the dogs can kill you in 2 hits, but you have regenerating health in this game. So if you can get away, you can rejuvenate health pretty quickly. But that was a great run, me. Get together next week. I'm proud of myself for figuring out a lot of the steps so quickly. But the only step I don't have figured out is how am I going... In fact, it'd be better if I came to the... Okay, I think I know how I'm going to... I know a way to not attract these fucking dog enemies, so I can just do everything else as were. Let me back up, pick up the lighter, add that to my inventory. Light a fire. That's not my goal, though. That's the main objective goal. What I want to do... go around here. First I'll pick up this document because I might as well because I'm right there. Uh-oh. Officer time.
Oh no! Is that the police officer?
You're in trouble with the law, kid. Time for you to get electrocuted and shot. Just wants to do electrocution. Oh, never mind. I got shot to death, of course. But I was like, I can't cross through that, so I have to go through the house because the way to get there otherwise is blocked by an electric current wireframe. So I guess I'll have to try and divert the enemies. I do have an idea of how to make that work, though. Girl, you stay here. You're blind, and I don't need you to slow me down. It doesn't really seem like I need you for this objective anyway. It's not like you and I escaped somewhere. I somehow trapped this police officer, who is now a fly Shibito, so that's fun. Pick up. Be my best realized plan ever. Not really. The best way to catch their attention would be to go up here and yell at them, then leap out of the way.
Hey!
They didn't hear me.
Hey!
God, they noticed me.
Hey!
Maybe I should just repeat what I did last time. I'll try it.
Hey!
Barricade looks like it can be moved. I guess well, I don't want to move the barricade. It's actually... Now did you spot me?
Hey!
Shout some more.
Hey!
Okay, time to avoid getting caught by them and run up here. Hop on down before they attack me and try and use the diversion I've created to run up here. Unfortunately, they probably saw me run up here, but in case, you know, they didn't. Add that book to my inventory, use the poker, get the keys, turn around, figure out that they know where I am. Yep, they know where I am! Now if I can just get out of here quickly, I might be okay though. Okay. Go inside here, unlock the electricity box. Yeah, I used the key to open it. Then I open the door. Let's pull the lever. Yep, Marshmallow Monk's back in town. And anyways, with the power de-electrified, and hopefully the Shibito dogs have lost interest in me, even though I think that they have a sense at tracking whatever is because they're dogs, apparently human dogs, but Shibito turning humans. I kind of like the design of the officer. I'm going to get shot by him because I'm an idiot. Well, for some reason, I'm going to break a bottle. I don't know why I'm breaking the bottle. I haven't really quite figured that stuff out. I assume I'm putting the alcohol in here. I thought I was going to make it burn, but it doesn't really seem to be it because A, I can't like put it on fire. Second of all, it's just like, eh.
Hey!
Ah, fuck. Please don't shoot me a second time, officer. God, thank God he missed. Now I turn the electricity on. I really don't know what I'm accomplishing here. Like, I kind of understand, but I also don't. Also, let me sidejack. He's reloading, which would be a good time, but I understand I'm supposed to get him into the electric thing. Let me watch his pathway and see if I can figure anything out. I just hope the Shibito dogs don't notice me while I do this. What sort of pathway does this officer have? He kind of goes all over the place. The only thing is, since he's a flying Shibito, he won't really just purposely land on the ground. The only idea I have is that I'm supposed to like shoot him when he's right there and make him fall into it, and maybe the alcohol for some reason will set him ablaze with fire. But that would require me to do the main objective and find the goddamn gun, so the goddamn Shibito dog just sends me. God dang it! Okay, where I know where he is right now. I think I am supposed to be able to shoot him. That revolves me finding the goddamn revolver, which I hope doesn't end the level, so... Oh wait, I can't even run that way, because if I run that way, I'm gonna get goddamn electrocuted from the water, right. Let me hop down here. Maybe I just... Okay, so now I need to figure out where the gun is. I think I know... Okay, while he's flying around, that being an idiot, let me go this way. Pick that up, add whatever to my archive. He goes very fast, and my window of opportunity here is a little bit small. It definitely looks like I'm supposed to shoot him right there when he's in the sky. But again, that involves me finding... Oh, I think he spotted me. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm right in his eyesight. Oh, he missed somehow. What an idiot. I'm thinking the gun might be down here, which is why he's kind of guarding this area. Okay, he's unalerted. Let's explore around here and see if I can find the revolver. No such luck. Now, how am I going to find said revolver? I can't really use the poker to get him. So, we put the sake bottle into the electric sake pile. I mean, it looks like for the officer we need to shoot him, so I hear a dog should be there, though. So I know we put the sake bottle once we turned off and turned on the electricity. Maybe I need to turn off the electricity and for some reason he's going to go for the sake. That's an idea. And then I electrocute him when he gets to it. That's actually an idea I hadn't really thought about right now. Ow, of course he's going to shoot me. Excuse me, sir. No shooting for today. Thank you very much for missing. Let me avoid all this. Run onto a place. Then the eye. So, theory time. Maybe I turn off the electricity, as I was just saying right before I started cutting out for you guys. Maybe I turn off the electricity, sight jack him, see when he goes down to drink, and then, because maybe he will. The police officer was the person who was, like, drinking like a madman inside the restaurant earlier, so maybe he just likes alcohol so much he'll drink it off the goddamn floor. And when he does that, maybe that's when I pull the lever, because he won't go, because he's not stupid when it's electrocuted. Though he is stupid to drink it off the ground when there's the wire in it, but whatever, you know. I don't know where we get the gun, though. That's the problem. But whatever, this is the sub-objective, so maybe... I'm gonna move this just because I can. God dang these enemies. Okay. Follow the leader. I'm gonna try and alert them this way. Sort of hop down here, then yeah. Oh fuck! You were smart. You picked up on my ploy. God dang it! I thought I was doing okay. Well, whatever. Let me do this again. Well, that's fun. Mission failed. Try again. I think I've about figured it out, though. Girl, I don't need you. Stay right there. Well, yes, the officer's holding a gun. That might be what I'm supposed to obtain, but there might be another one someplace else. Keep in mind, if you guys know the solution, don't give me any hints unless, of course, I ask for them. Because I'd like to just figure it out myself. Now then, rolling from there. And so far I think I'm doing, I mean, I don't know if this is actually the solution, but it seems like it is. Why did that Shibito not see me? Move barricade. Go this way now. Things to move, do and see, and I'll try to attract their attention again. Let me first go over here because I decided before I do anything else, we're going to sight check this thing. You're the one I want to sight check. I'll see if I can catch their attention and divert them away. Oh, there's a dog there that watches that thing. That's what's The barricade is blocking where he was going, so he wouldn't go up there. Okay, good to know. Let me go over here. Obtain that. Go over here. Use the poker. Get the key. Key obtained. Now let me go this way. I think I got this. I think I got the solution. Which is, I feel proud, but that's okay. Let's move over here. Use the key here. Power distribution box. Open it here. And behind this door, we find the lever. Now let's pull the lever down. Turn off the electricity. I'm going to do two things. Thing number one is I'm going to break a goddamn sake bottle over it, because I can. Actually, let me kind of... I want to pick up the files. I'm going to take the long way to do this. It's probably as stupid of me, but... it's what I'm going to do. God damn it. If I get killed here, I'm going to be like, ugh. Okay, good. Beat the dog. Excuse me, why? We got this. Walk past you. Pick up this note. I'm good. Now we trigger the police officer and hopefully don't get shot as I do this suicidally. Narrowly avoid getting shot. Yeah. Oh no, I like his pose up here. Hi, you beautiful creature.
The police officer.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Now don't get shot. Maybe I won't get shot if I break a bottle. There's time for that right now. Guy's gonna be all pissed. I actually can't tell where he is right now because of the red thing. Wait for him to load away. Thankfully the branch is blocking me. Oh, he saw me. Never mind. He's a pissed off fly. Give it a second. Wait for him to lose interest. Yeah, crap. Okay, he's been alerted. Okay, now I can do it. Let's do it. Run on down. Break a bottle. There we go. Broke the bottle. Now let's see if my theory proves to be correct. Because the police officer was slurping alcohol heavily in the diner at that one level. Let's watch him. My idea is correct. Pull the lever. Before he gets back up, for starters, I should probably unpull the lever so I don't get myself electrocuted. Pull the lever down. Okay, I don't want to electrocute myself. And let's get the drink. Or drink. And let's get the goddamn gun. Where did he drop the gun? There it is, I see it. Pick it up. You have taken the .38 caliber revolver. Suda Day 2 objective completed. Oh boy. Now we did it. I'm happy to have figured that out. Anyways, let's go on to the scene.
Why are you running away? Someone wonderful is waiting for you.
Another continue the next loop. Of course I'll save my game. So happy to have finished another loop there, and I just finished another loop before this, so I'm just completing a shit ton of loops here, but still though. Stage select. So, let's see, this should be the day 2 thing here? No, here I think. I'm gonna try the stage again for a second because there was a hint there, so maybe there's something more here. Checking this. I don't think what Steven says is particularly true. He's saying you have to read everything to understand the game. I don't think that's true. The story isn't that complex. Like, it is, but it's not hard to understand. If you want to understand every goddamn detail, then sure, but you don't need that to be able to enjoy stuff. I guess it just depends on whatever you want to do with it. I mean, the story is not very hard to follow, at least in my opinion. It seems like a story set in the Siren universe. If I wanted to know the goddamn specific details of the ritualistic fun times and some god that came from the sea that was fucking thousands of years old or whatever, then sure, some alien god, I guess. But outside of all that, it's not very hard to understand. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Now, is there any hint here? Because that means there's still a sub-objective I need to do here. No, okay, so I did it. I feel proud. Okay, so next stage is here, and this doesn't lead to a next stage, so that's good to know. So there's a cutscene that's here. A movie stage. What's the level that links to this one? It says I can complete this, but I'm not sure if I can or cannot. Checking this. I think the general thing is that the game has a sort of confusing system with its level chart, and sometimes its sub-objectives are very obtuse. If you like that or not is all dependent, but I think that's mainly what I meant, because sometimes the game's a little bit hard to understand of what you're even supposed to be doing, like the objectives to complete, and the whole time loop system and this level flowchart system. We're getting more levels completed though, so it is what it is. There's a few sub-objectives I can do apparently. I can't do that one, so you on up. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, which I am using to try and make this more of a livelihood, not just for missed-game videos, but little games I make in my own time, and to bring different types of videos to the channel. You can find the link for my Patreon in the description below, or in the video, obviously. If you'd be interested in seeing me recording gameplay videos and doing other things live, I stream quite regularly and record almost all my gameplay over at a site called Hitbox TV on my channel. You can also see that in the video currently. Hope you enjoyed the video, and adieu.